Welcome to the Grand River Studio Sessions, presented by LCC Radio, 89.7 FM, WLNZ Lansing, and LCC-TV, The Link, on Comcast Cable, channels 15 in Lansing and 31 in Okemos. Developed by LCC students and community volunteers, the studio sessions provide conversation and insight into the music of local and Michigan musicians. Coming to you from Lansing Community College, this is the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC-TV and radio.
Welcome to the LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC-TV's Grand River Studio Sessions. I'm your host for today's episode, Ryan Carpenter, and I'm extremely excited to not only bring you a personal friend, but a wonderfully talented singer-songwriter from Rochester Hills, Olivia Millerschin. You may have seen Olivia gracing the stage at Radio City Music Hall as a quarterfinalist on America's Got Talent, but if you've been paying attention to the Michigan music scene, you probably know her better from the amazing things that she's already been able to accomplish in her young career. Olivia has toured nationally, opening for artists like Teddy Geiger, Howie Day, and Ryan Cabrera. She was the winner of the 2014 John Lennon Songwriter Contest, a multiple finalist for the Detroit Music Awards, and now is here to share her music with us. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Millerschin.
She's got it all, she's got it all, and she gets just what she wants. She's got it all, she's got it all, 'cause she takes just what she wants. That facade, oh my God, she keeps reeling in. Anything with a pulse in 100-mile radius. 'Cause she's got it all, she's got it all, and she gets just what she wants. She's got it all, she's got it all, 'cause she takes just what she wants. From her sass to her assets, she's got them in lines. And even my dear boyfriend said, dang, that lady's fine. 'Cause she's got it all, she's got it all, and she gets just what she wants. She's got it all, she's got it all, 'cause she takes just what she wants. Instrumental. She's got it all, she's got it all, and she gets just what she wants. She's got it all, that darling's got it all, 'cause she takes just what she wants. Yeah, she gets just what she wants. Oh, she gets just what she wants. She gets just what she wants.
All right, so this next song is called I Want to Grow Old With You, and I've sung it at 4,000 weddings, and this is how it goes. It was the first song I ever wrote, way back in my glory days. Like 5 years ago. So this is I Want to Grow Old With You.
I want to wake up at 7 a.m., put my dentures in and hit the free buffet again. I wanna shout wild things like hooligans, shenanigans, and off my lawn, you stupid kids. But I can't do it alone. I wanna grow old with you and hold your hand out. When I slow out, it's comforting to know that you will be right by my side. I wanna knit something that's really neat, like maybe a scarf or a sweater, fuzzy and wild. And I wanna win bingo, collect my dough, and go and blow it all on my favorite grandchild. But I won't do it alone. No, I wanna go old with you and hold your hand out. When I slow out, it's comforting to know we'll be right by my side. I wanna grow old. You,
This is the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC-TV. We will be back in a moment to talk with Olivia Millerschin. Stay tuned.
It's the M89.7 highway, and this is how we roll. The Great Lakes State is rich in musical diversity, from the Motor City to the UP, from Grand Rapids to right here in Lansing's capital city.
You know I'm driving, baby, driving up and down the Michigan road. Oh yeah.
The High Five State is loaded with everything from folk, rock, blues, and well beyond. LCC Radio travels the roads of Michigan in search of rising talent. We select a Michigan musician and honor them by giving them a feature, known as the M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Each month, we select an artist, showcase their music, and give you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about them. Start by visiting our website at lcc.edu/radio. There you can find an article and a free downloadable track from this month's featured artist. It also includes an archive of past M89.7 artists. The M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Michigan music, Michigan talent. It's the M89.7 highway, and this is how we roll.
Here at the LCC Aviation Maintenance Program, we prepare our students to qualify for an airframe and power plant license. This is a license that's good for a lifetime and qualifies a student to work on anything from a Piper Cub to a 747. Our program is a 24-month or less program that teaches you everything that you need to know to be successful in the aviation career field.
As a military veteran, the process was really easy. All of my experience in the military transferred over, so I was able to build off of that. LCC made it very simple for me to get started, and so far it's turned out to be the best choice that I've made. I enjoy coming to class and being able to share my experiences from the military with my classmates, as well as absorbing the experience that the instructors give us as well.
Remember, if you come here to Lansing Community College, you're going to get trained, get certified, and you'll get a job.
Welcome back to the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC-TV and LCC Radio 89.7. I'm Ryan Carpenter, and I'm here with Olivia Millerschin. Olivia, thank you for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, not a problem. So, for those of you who don't know, it's pronounced Millerschin, but it's spelled Miller's Chin, correct? So, if you want to find her online, it's Miller's Chin is the correct spelling for that. So, you and I go way back. Way back.
Quarter of my life, apparently.
Quarter of your life. Not way back in terms of the grand scheme of things, but. I actually know your mom, and the first time I ever heard your music was the first meeting that I ever had with her. And I was telling her my background in music, and she was like, "Oh, well, I have a daughter that you should listen to." And I was like, "Oh, great," you know. Like, everyone's parents think that their kid's awesome, you know. So, but she played your album, and I was just completely floored. I think you were like 14 or 15 at the time.
Funny writing songs about sandwiches.
Sandwiches, yes. Yeah. Well, sandwiches are good.
Yeah.
So, what got you into music at such a young age?
Gosh, I started taking opera when I was 7, classical voice and opera, because my grandma studied opera, and my family's just all super musical. But then I just realized when I was 13 or 14, I wanted to start writing my own stuff and singing my own stuff. So, just kind of got into that, and luckily my family's just super supportive, and they were like, "We like you." So then, you know.
Yeah, and your parents really really did get behind you. I mean, it was it seemed like you had all the opportunity in the world to pursue this as a passion. So that's very cool. Let's see, who are some artists that you think kind of shaped your sound?
Wow. It kind of comes from everywhere. I've noticed just over the progression. Obviously, I started at such a young age that, you know, you always watch an artist and you see their changes in their style and everything. But mine's more drastic. Like 5 years when you're 15 to 20 is like 10 years anywhere. I mean, to me at least, it seems like that. Maybe it's just me being nuts, probably. Because, but I but I would say the artists that I'm influenced by are mostly jazz and folk artists. I love a lot of the oldies. I like Simon and Garfunkel, Carole King, any jazz singer, Rosemary Clooney. Yeah. Rosemary Clooney,
perfect. Very cool. So you were actually on a season of America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
One of the only people, well, the only person I know that's ever played at Radio City Music Hall. So what was that experience like?
It was crazy. It was very different for me. I've never experienced anything reality TV-wise. So it was bizarre in that sense. It was a lot of like background shooting and 20 hours of interviews and things like that, and cutting things together. And it was a great opportunity. It was really good exposure.
Yeah? Well, is that the biggest audience that you've ever played in front of?
I don't think so. I think I played in front of one bigger. Sure. I think Radio City was like over 7,000. I think I did a corporate event that was a little bit more than that.
Wow.
Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure.
I won't, with the cameras roll.
Oh, okay. Good.
So let's see. So you've toured across the United States so far already, and you've opened up with a few artists that a lot of people have heard of. Teddy Geiger. Also Howie Day, Ryan Cabrera. How has that come about? How did you actually get involved with some of those artists?
We contacted, when I was like 15 or 16, I was like ready to go on tours because I've been playing locally, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted to tour. I'm not sure if I was ready or not, but I was just gonna throw myself into it. So I contacted Teddy Geiger's management, and basically submitted my music, said I'm from here, I'm this age, and I'd love to open for you. And then I was contacted back, and they said, sure, come on this short run, and we'll see how that goes. And then I guess just word of mouth, you know, like same booking agency as Ryan Cabrera, so he showed him my music, and then I jumped on that one. But all the artists that I've opened for, it's always been just us reaching out and them being really nice.
Yeah, I mean, you don't you don't get the chance unless you throw your name in the hat.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly.
Very cool. So another cool thing that you've done, you were the winner of the 2014, I believe, John Lennon Songwriter Competition.
Yeah.
So what was the song that you submitted for that?
The song that I submitted was called Screw Valentine's Day. I wrote it as a joke, the competition was a love songs competition, so I made a couple people kind of angry, I'm sure. But yeah, I wrote it as a joke, and then people were just telling me that it was actually kind of a goofy, relatable song. Right. So I did that. I was very, very lucky to win something like that.
Yeah, and so as far as your music, I mentioned the spelling of your name, but where can people find you online?
Everywhere. Like you said, it's Millerschin. Like if you had a friend named Miller, it'd be his chin. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever the kids are using nowadays. I'm on it, and I may not be as good as most millennials at it, but I'm still on it. Yeah.
Well, perfect. Well, we're going to go to a quick break right now. And so thank you so much for sticking with us. This is the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC-TV and LCC Radio 89.7. We'll be back shortly.
LCC Radio is proud to present the award-winning Rootsman Bird and his show, The Natty Dreadlock Rock Show. Where Rootsman Bird will be uncaging the sounds of those Rasta beats, carried on the winds from Africa to the islands, salted, sun-dried, splashed with R&B and those Latin rhythms, grooving your ears, moving your tropical soul, lifting your Rasta spirit.
LCC Radio's collection of world music can also be heard anywhere with a free live 365 phone app. Visit lcc.edu/radio to download your free live app.
The Natty Dreadlock Rock Show, Sunday nights, 6 p.m. to 9 on LCC Radio 89.7 FM, your community station.
It's the M89.7 Highway, and this is how we roll. The Great Lakes State is rich in musical diversity, from the Motor City to the UP, from Grand Rapids to right here in Lansing's capital city.
You know I'm driving, baby, driving up and down in Michigan Road. Oh yeah.
The High Five State is loaded with everything from folk, rock, blues, and well beyond. LCC Radio travels the roads of Michigan in search of rising talent. We select a Michigan musician and honor them by giving them a feature, known as the M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Each month, we select an artist, showcase their music, and give you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about them. Start by visiting our website at lcc.edu/radio. There you can find an article and a free downloadable track from this month's featured artist. It also includes an archive of past M89.7 artists. The M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Michigan music, Michigan talent. It's the M89.7 Highway, and this is how we roll.
Welcome back to the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC-TV. Now please enjoy some more music with Michigan's own Olivia Millerschin.
Thanks, Ryan. Hi, I'm Olivia Millerschin. Over here we've got Brian Riley and Bob Mervack. This next song is called Look Both Ways. And I basically wrote it, it's kind of hard to explain. Whenever I explain it, it makes no sense. So I keep saying I probably just shouldn't, but I'm going to anyways. This song's about just because you see the bad side of somebody and they've not treated you right doesn't mean that they are not still an overall a good person to somebody else. So it's just about forgiveness and looking past that. Let's do it.
If you want it so bad, go and get it yourself. And if you've had it so bad, you can change that right now. But you'd rather go and hurt yourself or anyone else in the way. I'm shy but not weak, that was your one mistake. You hit me just to see if I hit back. We'll see how well you do living your life like that. I look both ways before I cross that street. So tell me how the hell did I not see? You coming for speed ahead, you coming for me instead, you coming for speed ahead for me. When you're dragging behind, you can quicken your eye. And when you're falling so low, you can always look up. But you're not the type to save yourself, and I'm not the type who wants to watch your desperation make a meal out of you. You hit me now, you know I won't hit back. We'll see how well you do living your life like that. I look but there's before I cross that street. So tell me, how the hell did I not see? You coming for speed ahead, you coming for me instead, you coming for speed ahead for me. You coming for speed ahead, you coming for me instead, you coming for speed ahead for me. Forgive this, forgive that, 'cause I know you're just sad. Forgive all that you've been. I forgive this, forgive that. If it hurts me so bad, why am I holding on to it? I looked but there's before I crossed that street. So tell me, how the hell did I not see? You coming for speed ahead, you coming for me instead, you coming for speed ahead for me. You coming for speed ahead, you coming for me instead, you coming for speed ahead for me. You coming for speed ahead for me. And you were coming for speed ahead for me.
Yeah. All right. Self-applause. Okay. This next song is called Timeout. I wrote it about wanting to put a girl in timeout, which isn't really a nice thing to say about somebody. But I don't say many unkind things about people unless there is a catchy melody behind it. So I'm going to justify it by saying that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, the guys are going to show off a bit in this one.
Draw up a sketch of her perfect outline. Don't have a name, we'll call her Missy White Eye. She knows, she knows, she knows what she's done. She's wanted for stealing the weak men from the grasp of people she calls friends. She knows, she knows, she knows what she's done. She's on fire, but stop, drop, roll, it's time that someone sat her down in the corner for timeout. Call off the search, I think we finally found her. Call up the press, I think it's time we out her. She knows, she knows, she knows what she's done. Question all the nonsense, she'll reserve her right to remain silent. She knows, she knows, she knows what she's done. She's on fire, but stop, drop, roll, it's time that someone sat her down in a corner for time out.
These guys, how about it? Yeah, claps for them. Let's see, what's next? Oh, we've got one, a quick slower one, but then we'll pick the pace right back up. All right. So this song is called Far From, and it's on my new record. And I'm not sure when that's coming out, but I don't think it really matters. But it's one that I wrote for a good friend of mine who lost someone, and it really affected him and affected everything around him and every person around him. And so he basically left our hometown, and he can't come back because there are too many memories. So I wrote this for him, and it's called Far From. Broken bottles on the carpet, broken body on the floor. I'm not lost, I know exactly where I am. I just don't wanna be here anymore. I'm spinning till I'm far enough away from everything that I'm so damn afraid of. These people turning monsters with eyes black as coal, and their voices are an unfamiliar hum. This town is full of terrors, down every road I go, and I know I've got to make a new place, new face. My breaking branches on the doorstep, I search for signals in the sky, 'cause I don't feel safe here, but I don't feel pure there. I think I live on state lines, spinning till I'm far enough away from everything that I'm so damn afraid of. These people turning monsters with eyes black as coal, and their voices are an unfamiliar hum. This town is full of terrors, down every road I go, and I know I've got to make a new place, new face. My be my These people turning monsters with eyes black as coal, and their voices are an unfamiliar hum. This town is full of terrors, down every road I go, and I know I've got to make a new place, new face. Oh, I know it's time to make a new place, new face. My home. One, two. All right, I'm still here. This next song is a love song. I don't usually write love songs. That's actually a lie. Like, all my songs are about love. They're all hate songs. No, this song is a love song that I just wrote. It's a duet, and and I think it's just going to be solo today because I haven't quite mastered splitting my vocal cords, unless Bob wants to jump on.
Oh, we'll see.
We'll see.
James, you jump on it.
Where's James? What?
Wait, where's our...
We're missing a trombone player today, so he usually sings this part, but this is called When. My mind is a mess. My body's a wreck. Your arms are the only refuge I know. When morning arrives, the pain may subside. But tonight there's no way that I'm going home. So here I am. Now's your chance to raise your voice. Show me your worst. Show me your worst. Give me hell. Say I deserve this. Say I deserve this. I'll take you anyway. I'll love you every day if you return. And when you return to me, I'm never letting go. My words are all wrong. I speak too loud for too long. But what was I talking about? I know that you're angry. There's no use explaining that I ran away, 'cause nobody's loved me like that. But now here I am. Take your chance to raise your voice. Show me your worst. Show me your worst. Give me hell. Say I deserve this. Say I deserve this. I'll take you anyway. I'll love you every day if you return. And when you return to me, I'm never letting go. When you return to me, I am never letting go. Rock and roll. All right. Onwards we go to victory. This next song. Stop! Somebody punched me in the face. Who thought it was a good idea to leave me in a room, in a quiet room, me the only person speaking? This next song is one. It's a bit of an exclusive. It's never going to be on a record, I don't think. And the only place you'll get to see it is a live show or here on the Grand River Studio Sessions. So this is a really goofy song I just wrote, and it's called Cactus on a Ledge. It's about a cactus who wants to be a tree. I'm a cactus on a ledge, a quiet life I've led, but I've got dreams that you would not believe. A prickly little flower, and though I do not tower, someday I hope to be a tree. And all my cactus friends, they laugh and joke and jest. I've heard it all, my dreams too tall to reach. Still I sit here in defiance and watch those leafy giants. Someday I hope to be a tree. I've always pined to see the neighborhood, though
I've got a view of my own that a tree will never know. So, right back to the start, I've had a change of heart, and now I've got my biggest ever dream. I long so bad to be the greatest, grandest tree that I forgot to be the greatest, grandest me. Someday I hope to be the best cactus on a ledge you've seen. Yeah, that's it. I think we have one more. This next one is another new one off of the new record that has no date or time or details whatsoever. But this song is called Ellie, and I actually wrote it about an article that my mom read. I run out of inspiration as a songwriter. You get tired of writing songs with the same chords or about the same topics. So I asked my mom to tell me stories that she reads every so often, just to get some new stuff fresh in my mind. And this was a story about an old man who lived in New York, in Brooklyn, his whole life. And he was only engaged once. He was never married, and the woman's mother wanted a prenup, so they called it off. But he still loved her his whole life, and they didn't talk. She was remarried, and this song is basically from his perspective. After he died, he left her his entire will. And so I just thought it was amazing how long love could last. So this one is called Ellie. I hope Ellie read her mail today. I know she won't like the news. I'll bet she thinks it's a Christmas card, and I'll bet she still loves me too. I passed in the house my parents died, and no, I realized for days it's strange in this city full of souls and sights to see. No one sees a thing, but she saw my everything. She's still my everything. So I'll wait for you to come home to me. I'll be your shadow in your safe place to lay when your tired bones wanna go to sleep. Ellie, all these years don't mean a thing to me. We met on the corner of Canal, and I should have married her that day, but she moved on to someone mother could approve. But I know she felt the same, 'cause she saw my everything. She's still my everything. So I'll wait for you to come home to me. I'll be your shadow in your safe place to lay when your tired bones wanna go to sleep. Ellie, all these years don't mean a thing to me.
This is the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC-TV. We will be back in a moment to talk a little bit more with Olivia Millerschin. Please stay tuned.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome to Understood.org, a free online resource for parents of kids with learning and attention issues, with personalized recommendations, tools, and expert advice.
I've come up with the family emergency plan.
What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
Me too.
Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
This is the moment I knew his future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC-TV. I'm Ryan Carpenter, and I'm here still with Olivia Millerschin. Olivia, thank you so much for sticking around with us.
Yeah, thanks for keeping me, I guess.
Not a problem. A really cool thing that we haven't touched on yet. You had an opportunity to get onto an album with, well, Mitch Albom, and a thing that he was doing. So why don't you talk a little bit about that and what that experience was like?
It was incredible. I actually met Mitch after I was on America's Got Talent. He had us on his show, his radio show.
Right.
And just became friends with them, I guess. They're just great people,
yeah.
All of them. And he put out a new book called The Magic Strings of Frankie Presto and put out a soundtrack to match the book.
Very
and
cool.
it had artists like Tony Bennett, Lyle Lovett,
Paul
Ingrid
Simon.
Michelson,
Right.
yeah, all these incredible artists, and then just me. And I was kind of shocked and like really honored that I was
Right.
part of it. He called me and he said, "Can you speak French?" And I said, "Sure." And so I learned this French song, and that's the one he wanted for it.
Very cool. And so you got an opportunity to actually do the concert for it too,
Yeah.
with some of those people. So
Yeah.
that was probably a crazy experience,
Yeah,
huh?
it was Michael Bolton. And it was nuts. It was at the Fox Theater, and everyone there was so talented.
Oh yeah, I
and
can
so
imagine.
professional, and I was like stealing the fruit kebabs backstage and things like that. It was a wreck.
Yeah.
But it was great.
Very cool. So what do you do? Do you go to college or do you do music full time?
I do music full time. I went to school. I went to Cincinnati Conservatory of Music for a year, and then I was just having to turn down opportunity after opportunity, and so I said I'll give myself a year, see if it makes a sustainable full-time career.
Right.
And so far it's been like nonstop. So so it's been very great. I'm very fortunate.
Very cool. Yeah, I always tell, like when people talk about like,
Yeah.
like athletes leaving early, it's like you only have a window of opportunity where you can really take advantage of this. College
yeah.
will always be there. So
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
No, I would easily go back if it made sense for me, but
Right.
just doesn't right now.
Right. So what do you got? What do you got in the works right now? What is the next level of your career plateau that you'd like to try and get up to?
I wish I would have thought that through. I'm working on this new record, and so far I'm really, really liking it. I did it with a couple songwriters and producers in New York, and so we're kind of waiting for that to get to its finishing stages, releasing it for licensing and things like that, and possible label interest and stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm kind of at this point where I'm touring comfortably, and I'm opening for people.
Right.
So I just want to continue doing what I'm doing now on a bigger scale.
Yeah, and I mean, you've obviously done some really cool things so far in your career. So do you think you'll want to try and stay independent, or are you going to really try and push to get that sign?
I have no idea right now. It depends on the deal,
Right.
really, because we've had a couple people contact us, a couple offers and things like that, and it just hasn't made sense for me because I'm a songwriter.
Right.
And there's a lot of control things and financial things that just don't make sense as of right now. But I feel like also all I've ever known was being an indie artist, managing myself and booking and whatever. So maybe there is something that I'm not getting by just being here.
Well,
I
mean,
don't know.
You've done pretty good so
yeah,
far.
I guess so. So far it's going well.
Yeah. Let's see. So as far as the albums that you've put out so far, some of the band, actually the person who played guitar worked with you on one of your recordings, correct? At one of the studios you worked at down here in the Detroit area. So as far as the actual setup of your band, do you have like a band? Or do you have just miscellaneous musicians that play with you at certain shows? Or
yeah, kind of financially, it's really tough to have a band.
Right.
I don't know how bands do it. I'm sure that it's tough for them, but I have a couple different guys that I use in each kind of market. So when I'm in like a major show in New York or a major show in LA that I need a couple guys for, I have that ready. But my main band is here in Detroit. It's Bob Mervak on keys, Brian Riley on guitar, Takashi Io on bass, and James Pine on trombone. And they're some of the best players. There are tons of great players around, but they're incredible.
Yeah, and I've seen you play with the full band, and it's each time that I see you, it's like a different mix-up of musicians, and so it's interesting because obviously they're all good, and you kind of get a whole different take on things. Unfortunately, we're kind of coming to the end of this interview section. We'll get back to you playing a couple songs here in a second. So we have Olivia Millerschin with us here on the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC-TV. Thank you so much for sticking around with us, and we have a couple more songs coming up. Stick around.
LCC Radio is proud to present the award-winning Rootsman Bird and his show, The Natty Dreadlock Rock Show. Where Rootsman Bird will be uncaging the sounds of those Rasta beats, carried on the winds from Africa to the islands, salted, sun-dried, splashed with R&B and those Latin rhythms, grooving your ears, moving your tropical soul, lifting your Rasta spirit.
LCC Radio's collection of world music can also be heard anywhere with a free live 365 phone app. Visit lcc.edu/radio to download your free live app.
The Natty Dreadlock Rock Show, Sunday nights, 6 p.m. to 9 on LCC Radio 89.7 FM, your community station.
Here at the LCC Aviation Maintenance Program, we prepare our students to qualify for an airframe and power plant license. This is a license that's good for a lifetime and qualifies a student to work on anything from a Piper Cub to a 747. Our program is a 24-month or less program that teaches you everything that you need to know to be successful in the aviation career field.
As a military veteran, the process was really easy. All of my experience in the military transferred over, so I was able to build off of that. LCC made it very simple for me to get started, and so far it's turned out to be the best choice that I've made. I enjoy coming to class and being able to share my experiences from the military with my classmates, as well as absorbing the experience that the instructors give us as well.
Remember, if you come here to Lansing Community College, you're going to get trained, get certified, and you'll get a job.
Welcome back to the Grand River Studio Sessions on LCC Radio 89.7 and LCC-TV. Now, please enjoy some more music with Olivia Millerschin.
Hello, we're back. Yeah, can't escape us. Oh my God, we're back again. This next song is a cover. We participated in this event recently where we had to cover 2 songs of any genre. And one of the songs that we covered was a Backstreet Boys song, but we're not going to do that one today. But we are going to do the second one, which is Blue Skies by a bunch of people, but my favorite's Ella Fitzgerald. blue sky smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. All these bluebirds singing their songs. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days, how am I when you're in love, my saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days, how am I when you're in love, my
This is our last one. It's called We Know Not, and I wrote it about aging and growing because that's one thing that everyone's doing, I guess. Everything is doing, I guess. I wrote it when I went to college, and I was very deep and reflective, and I thought this was the max that I was going to grow. And then 2 years later, I'm even older, so it doesn't stop there, folks. So this song's called We Know Not, and let's do it. Thanks so much for having us. Thanks to all the crew here.
Amen, I said from the third row. Off to bed by 10. It's all that I know. And I'm too young to die, but too old to cry, it's what I'm told. I'm too young to think that there might not be a tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm buying my time for now, 'cause it don't cost much when we're young. But I'm losing my sense of how long I have left. When we're young, we know not. When we're young, we know not. Wear your coat, she said, don't want you to freeze. I know, oh I said it, 'cause I'm smart as could be. But I left it at home so I could prove I'm not weak. And nothing that bad could ever happen to me. I'm buying my time for now, 'cause it don't cost much when we're young, but I'm losing my sense of how long I have left. When we're young, we know not. When we're young, we know not. And if this is a dream, if this is a dream, I don't wanna wake up, don't wanna put on makeup, don't wanna face the liars, corruption of the minds that happens over time, 'cause everybody's chasing something that they wasted. I don't wanna wake up, don't wanna put on makeup, don't wanna face the liars, corruption of the minds that happens over time, 'cause everybody's chasing something that they wasted. I'm buying my time for now, 'cause it don't cost much, but I'm losing my sense of how long I have left. When we're young, we know not.
The Grand River Studio Sessions are recorded live at LCC-TV studios located on the campus of Lansing Community College and presented by LCC Radio and TV. Program information can be found at lcc.edu/TV or at lcc.edu/radio.
It's the M89.7 highway, and this is how we roll. The Great Lakes State is rich in musical diversity, from the Motor City to the UP, from Grand Rapids to right here in Lansing's capital city.
You know I'm driving, baby, driving up and down the Michigan road. Oh yeah.
The High Five State is loaded with everything from folk, rock, blues, and well beyond. LCC Radio travels the roads of Michigan in search of rising talent. We select a Michigan musician and honor them by giving them a feature, known as the M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Each month we select an artist, showcase their music, and give you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about them. Start by visiting our website at lcc.edu/radio. There you can find an article and a free downloadable track from this month's featured artist. It also includes an archive of past M89.7 artists. The M89.7 Artist Spotlight. Michigan music, Michigan talent. It's the M89.7 highway, and this is how we roll.
Once there was a boy who did the same thing again and again. One day he was told he had autism. He got help and slowly learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.